Thank you, welcome back. Did I just see a thing there, Bert, for homeless dogs? Yeah. There's no puppies, is there? Yeah. Oh, no, because I'm very vulnerable at the moment. A cute puppy. All puppies are cute. All babies are cute. Well, some of them. But you know, some are just hideous, aren't they? I cast you out! I cast you out! But most of them... But no, because I told you earlier in the week, my pig died. Ugh. Now, people have laughed when I've said that, seriously. But I'd had her 9 years, and I grew very attached to her. Then my goat died. And then the fox got all my chickens. So there's a little puppy going. What sort of puppy is it? Eh? A mothball? A what? A mongrel? Nothing wrong with mongrels, Bert. You're a mongrel. I'm a mongrel. Just because, you know, we're not pedigree. Thank you. Just we didn't go to eating and have a silver spoon in our mouth. Cock our legs up a lamppost with the best of them. Right. I'm digressing here. Terrible viewers, but there you go. Later on in the show, we've got the lovely Natalie Cassidy, and a 9-year-old is going to teach me how to cook. Cook. You know what I mean. And we've got a very special performance from a 13-year-old opera star, Farrell Smith. You remember her, don't you? Yeah. What a cracking voice she has. I tell you what, I'd sacrifice my beauty for a singing voice. I'm like a coiled spring today, mate. I'm like that, with tension. I could snap at any moment and just attack this lot with a fire extinguisher. Anyway, it's time now. Are you ready for this? Yes? Yes, we are. It's time now for my first guest. Now, when he was just 5, he became Japan's male vocalist of the year. At 5 in Japan, and 9 when he topped the British charts with Long-Haired Lover from Liverpool. Don't sing it. Thank you, I didn't ask. I'll let you know when I want audience participation. I pull this lever and you get electric shocks, but I haven't done it since then, OK? He's sold over 100 million records, a few of those with that little band he had with his brothers and his sister, you know? These days, he's a West End star in Greece and he's rehearsing for an even more demanding role, Billy Flynn in Chicago. Please, raise the roof. It gives me my great pleasure to welcome the man himself, Mr. Jimmy Osmond. Let me hear Jimmy, take yourself down. Come on! Jimmy, you're a legend.
No.
Sit yourself down.
It is such an honour.
Jimmy, you're very welcome. You're very welcome.
But where's Olga?
Oh, she's gone. She only does part-time. No, she only does the top of the show.
She is so fun to watch. I love watching your show. I'm a big fan.
Oh, thank you. Have you watched it, then?
I have, I have.
Do you know what fascinates me? Japan, you were the top male vocalist.
Oh, you know, I didn't know what happened. We were on tour, I guess, with Andy Williams. And someone from Sony came up and said, could your kids sing in Japanese? And, of course, I gave it a go. I was the first American to ever do that.
You're joking. You're at that age as well.
It was called Chichana Koibito, which means my little darling. And had a series over there, a television series. And it was called Nicho Warai Gekijo, which you don't want to know. But it was great fun. It was great fun.
How long did you spend in the Far East?
Oh, you know, back and forth, you know, for several years.
Yeah.
I started actually representing other artists.
Yeah.
Because I would do commercials or whatever, and then they actually would call me to say, hey, do you know any of your friends that we could put in various productions? And so I got involved in brokering deals for other entertainers, which was a great fun for me, you know.
See, you're the brains, aren't you, the family?
Not really.
Jimmy, come on, you're the bit... Donnie's told me this.
I'm the cleanup guy, you know.
Donnie's told me, he said to me, and I remember it well, Jimmy is the brains. He said, seriously, Jimmy could do his tax return at the age of 12. I mean, I can't do it
I had to. Nobody else to do it for me, you know.
How did you persuade the family to get back together on stage?
Well, you know, you can't really disband a family, but, you know, 50 years together in show business is a long time. And it's something to celebrate. And I didn't want it to go by unnoticed, because my brothers worked so hard. And there'd be no Donnie, Marie, or Jimmy if it wasn't for the 4 older brothers. And we started out by producing a show in Las Vegas, and it went so well that I went to my brother Donnie and I said, hey, why don't we try a Wembley show? Because people over here have been so loyal to our family. It's amazing.
Listen, we're all Osmond fans.
It's just amazing.
Aren't we?
We don't deserve it.
Jimmy, seriously. I am.
But we really don't deserve it, but it was so amazing. We put the show up for sale. It went out in 1 hour. And then we ended up playing two Wembleys and then an O2, and all across the country. And it just did my heart so much good to see my brothers have one last round together, which was so cool.
themselves.
Because my brother Alan retired.
Yeah.
He has multiple sclerosis, so it was so cool. He went all over the world with us one last time, and what a way to go out, huh? Wow, amazing. Really cool. Yeah.
Look, we've got a clip here, Jimmy.
Oh, cool.
Fair please, if you would, let's say the Osmonds reunion tour. Look at that. You still get the buzz from it, Jimmy.
You know, that right there was probably the greatest moment of my life because I was part of making that happen. But, you know, it's fun to be involved in something that's bigger than you.
Yeah.
And in my life, my family is always, you know, helping them or whatever has always been something worth getting up for every day. You know, very cool.
Now, how are you enjoying Greece?
I love it.
Teenager.
I love it. I never thought I'd get a chance to be on the West End. And, you know, I'm with the most amazing cast. I don't do much. I come out and I just sing Beauty School Dropout and channel Elvis, you know. And it's very fun, and I really am enjoying it. And then now they've asked me to be Billy Flynn. So who would have thought that?
So are you rehearsing?
Very cool.
Are you rehearsing Chicago as well as doing Chicago?
Yeah. In the daytime we work on Chicago, and then at night I'm a teen angel, and then early in the morning, I don't know who I am. So you need a lawyer. I'm a very good lawyer.
How do you feel about playing Billy Flynn? Because that's why I mean, he lets a few go, Billy, doesn't he? His language.
I don't let a few go.
A bit racy.
But, you know, a lot of people have a misconception of what the character Billy Flynn is.
Yeah.
But if you go to Chicago, which is the most unbelievable musical on the planet, I think.
Yeah. Oh, it's
so
brilliant.
smart.
Yeah.
You know, Billy Flynn, he doesn't smoke or drink or do a lot of those things.
No, he doesn't, no.
And he's a good guy. You know, he's in it to make money.
Yeah.
And, you know, it deals with real issues, which I think are very poignant today as much as it was back in the 30s. I mean, people really want stardom, and they'll pay any price for it. And that's what the play's about. And so I felt just so honored that I could do something like this.
Right, so when do you go on tour? Because I know you're touring as well.
Well, we close this week in Greece, and then I go to Bradford. We start in Bradford, and we go clear across the country. And so I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be amazing.
Do you know what I was touched by? You love Lytham St Anne's, don't you?
I love it. It's so beautiful.
Isn't it?
I was in Blackpool doing shows when it was fun to do shows in Blackpool.
Yeah.
And we lived in Lytham St Anne's.
Oh, did you live in Lytham?
Yeah, and it was so cool. My brother Jay and my brother Wayne were there with us. And we had our little bicycles. We'd go to work, and we pretended like we belonged. You know, we went to the grocery store.
How did people react? You know, here's the Osmonds coming down there and Lytham's little sleepy.
Well, we had to dodge a few of them, but no, but it's so fun. It was just so nice and beautiful time of my life.
Yeah.
Because my kids were there, and we felt like a proper Brit.
Yeah, yeah.
I felt like we belong here. I've been performing here for 30 years, which is a long time.
But you've had a remarkable career. I mean, you've headlined with Frank and Nancy Sinatra. Met Elvis.
Yeah.
What was it? I mean, because I'm Elvis mad.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Well, you know, it was really cool. You know, you tell people stories sometimes. They don't even believe you. But I was so young. But I do remember certain things. We used to play the Hilton, and that's where he would play.
Is this in Vegas?
In Las Vegas. Yeah. And at the very top was his suite, and he let us stay in his suite when he wasn't there, and we were performing. And I remember one time, you know, food was free. And so I would eat like crazy. And I was one of the very first Elvis impersonators. And I got so sick. And I was saying my song, I want y'all to know that. And I'd stare at this woman, and I threw up all over the front row. I did. And I felt so terrible. My brother came out, picked me up, and I kept going, I got a woman. And I looked up, and there was Elvis Presley laughing his head off. And I probably got the best standing ovation I've ever had in my life because I never gave up.
That's a close. Long-haired lovers from Liverpool. Where did that song come from?
Actually, my mom found it. Mike Curb and the Mike Curb congregation had recorded it, and nothing really happened with it. And so my mom said that'd be perfect for Jimmy. Yeah. And you know, it put me in the Guinness Book of Records as the longest or the youngest. #1, Christmas #1. Yeah.
Can you bear a clip from 1972, Jimmy?
I don't know. I can if you can.
Go on, Bear, please. Let's see it.